Good morning. Back on the charts. Here. We had a big win last night. Yesterday, rather. At the end of the day, basically. Closed out. My coffee is brewing as we speak, so I might go in there in a little bit. But first, take a look at these charts. So as we see on the 4-hour time frame, we've got these trend lines going. We've kind of made equal highs. Yesterday, I took this trade from basically above this range, opening session range here, and then I took it up and closed out here, 34 points. So that was a successful trade. And pretty happy about that. So I've been on a little bit of a roll lately. And yesterday, or the day before rather, I caught this nice trade down. Got about 40, or what would that be? 20 points. So things are starting to shape up a little bit. So we see the trend lines, we see these old lows that did not get taken out, so we could extend these. These highs did get taken out. As you see, we took out the Asian low and the Asian high, I think it was. Yeah. If we turn on our session, Asian and London session ranges here, we could mark out our trend line. This is the London low. You have to use red for that. Little dotted line. And we are currently making London highs at this moment. Mark that out too. And then we got these Asian highs. I'm making yellow because it's Asian. Now we've already kind of danced around previous New York session high. That was the New York session high. Okay, my coffee's brewing. Hang tight, I'll be right back. Making coffee here. I have the, what do they call this damn thing? Breville steamer? No, is it Breville? Yeah, I think it's Breville. Breville stove top steamer. And then I got my Flair 58, which I have not turned on yet. Let that heat up. I got a hand grinder and some beans that I grind with some kind of more medium roast beans. Exercise for the morning. Maybe someday when I'm rich, I'll have a live stream set up to live stream my coffee making process. But not yet. I'm going a little decaf today. I use a nice water, it's Wata. Okay, almost there. That's good. Wait for that water to boil. Part of my chew. Alright, the chat's done. Okay, back to the chart. So we had this little trend, we broke through it, had a nice move up. We made a 4-hour fair value gap here. So before I get rid of this, let's see where I'm up. What the hell? The coffee's ready. You go back to the 15. This is the end of the York-Kai, so that's not really worth marking. Okay, back to my coffee. I don't know if you hear my water boiling. Water's boiling. Got my ground coffee in my hand grinder. It's a 58 millimeter cup and handle here. The Flare 58 has a little portafilter screen. And just pour the water in. Cup's heated up. And pour in the coffee. Nice crema. Get my milk. Get the steamer going there. Nice looking coffee here. Oh, can't see it, but it's got a nice crema to it. Look how this tastes. Not too bad. Okay, so turn off the range marker here. We see our new levels. Our old levels did not get hit, so we're going to extend these out here. And make sure I didn't miss my page of session low. Okay, yeah, it already got taken out. So we're not going to worry about that. Now, what do we see going on today? Well, first of all, in the 4-hour time frame, we made a fair value gap. That's something to note here. Now, we've kind of already tested into it and now are pulling out of it. Look at this stuff there. So the 4-hour fair value gap is here between this candle and this candle up here. It's the opposing wicks, the gap between the opposing wicks. And then if we stretch that out, we could see that price came down and got traded into. like to try to make it pretty, so take my lines, get everything even. Hello, what's going on? Now we'll take another look at this support and resistance zone. It kind of turned into a support zone, but previously we had some touches, 1, 2, 3 touches for resistance, but it also reacted with some support here. I like to make this a different color. I'm gonna try purple this time. Purple bright enough? It's not bright, which I didn't want it too bright, but I also do want it a little more noticeable. Make that purple. Okay. So, what's going on now? We zoom out. You see the trend. You see the trend. We're kind of in this mid-range of this trend zone here. Price could want to go up, or it could want to go down. Let's see which direction the overall market is going. It's 8:30, by the way. So if we just look at these trend lines, and we can go we're still in an uptrend. Maybe we did not make a lower low yet. Still on an uptrend, I would say. Unless you want to look at it like this. Is that considered a downtrend yet? Well, it's not considered a downtrend necessarily because it didn't close yet. So let's say we're still in an uptrend. So we want to look to take trades going up. We check these other time frames. Let's see. I guess I'm on a 2-hour downtrend, but let's check that again. Kind of on a 2-hour downtrend. The 4 hours, what I kind of pay attention to at this moment. We do have some resistance here. We are knocking at the door. But if we look here, we got all this. It doesn't really want to push past this area. So we have a little bit of resistance here. So, question is, what do we expect price to do at this point? We have the 4 hour. It's been trading down in. It's trading down in again. By the way, let's look at our 8 o'clock candle, which is kind of small candle range here. This is our the New York Open. Our London high there. So we're going down. We're waiting for 9:30. So I'm kind of curious to see what we're going to do, because we've kind of been flat for the most part. Looks like we're going to take out this London low here, and then it could be we go back up. We still have a lot of liquidity down here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we went down today. But we kind of want to trade with the market, so I think we'll see pretty quick if price comes down. Typically, it seems like we really trade down into it quite a bit. We've already traded down into this one. Wow, the fair value gap. There's one here as well. So if we do a break and retest to the downside, which at this point, where would be our change in direction? So if we're in an uptrend currently, we made a high and a low. We gotta basically take out this London low and close below it, and then this will be our change in character. And it will be then a little bit bearish today. Let's look at our shorts. We're taking shorts. We almost want to inverse this whole thing. We have this resistance here. So I am liking downside. We got this resistance. We got the 4 hour fair value gap. It may completely inverse. I want to take out these lows here, which might mean we are starting a overall 4 hour downtrend, which we've kind of made a little bit of moves. You know, as you see, this trend has been weakening to the upside, and we might be kind of rounding the tops. Let's see. Let's see what the chat is saying. Good morning, idea. I think you're the timer. Top step. Okay. So basically, if we break this, we're in a downtrend. If we're in, we got 4-hour close in an hour and 20 minutes. We're showing off. This is a little bit of support here. So I could see price coming down to here. And reacting off there. I don't know. If it does come down, it's in a downtrend. So in that case, I might want to take either a break and retest to the downside, which that's what that was. Do a 4-to-1. We could see it come here, react off this, retrace up, let's see it going all the way down. You could take out that. If it does do that, well, that's 40 points. We are kind of sideways at the moment. So we are looking to kind of break this trend. So I think the entry will be, okay, now we just took out this London low on the 15-minute. Let's see if it closes. We are now like an uptrend. So we have some resistance there, we have some support here, some support on this level. We're in a downtrend. I would say 13 points is realistic. It may want to come down here. We may get a pullback, and we could look for the second idea. Could pull back to this London. And in that case, do something like this. Okay. So I'd say we're looking for kind of a break and retest to the downside. The thing I want to make sure we're careful about is when it retraces, or if it goes completely through. Might be looking for that pullback there. Retraces. Let's see. Where's our 9:30 open? We're waiting to trade here. So we got a lot of price action until that happens. Either way, we're looking to have a reaction off this level. It's already pulled back a little bit. We'll see if it continues. We have made a new low. This is basically New York low now. Pretty big sell-off. We got a lot of pre-market volume. But I do think we're gonna look for a break or retest to the downside. We'll have enough time, I think, to see if it's going to pass the midline. We like to keep the midline on here so that we could understand if it's going to cross this threshold or not. Because it is quite small. This range. Stop loss is only 5 points. Take profit is 13.75. After that, I could see it rejecting off of this, going back up. Put some more trend lines. Good touch here, touch here. Now we just wait, really. Just wait. Good morning. Let me know in the chat if you're into trading or you're just a LARPer or what's going on. Kind of charting my day here. As you see, we broke the London low here, and then we're pulling back. I'm looking for a break and retest when the market opens here at 9:30. I'm going to take this move down. It's a pretty small stop loss, so I do want to be careful and make sure we're not breaking this midline here. And then we'll come down, hopefully to this support zone here. And it will probably react. It could continue to go down or reverse at this point, I think. Likewise, if it goes up, we have a lot of resistance here. It did test it quite a few times, so I feel like the more it gets tested at some point it will break through, but there is a lot of resistance there. We do have the Asian high there. This is our New York session open range. It's the first 15-minute candle at 8 o'clock when the futures market opens. Above that is the London high here. Like I said, took out London lows. We're in the New York session now. Looking for a retrace. I won't take a short because we are in an overall downtrend. And I look for the trend on the 4-hour here. Depending on how you want to look at it. We're in the downtrend. This is the 4-hour fair value gap. That's why we see it getting traded into. I have this as kind of like a little bit of a roadblock here. So I could see price coming down here. We are in a downtrend, so I do want to take shorts at this point. And my play is a retest of the New York Open, and then I'll continue down. I'd like to wait for 9:30 when the New York Stock Exchange market opens, because I am trading S&P 500 futures, which are basically a market representative of the S&P 500, which is based on the stocks within the S&P 500. So it does react to overall stock prices and stuff like that. NASDAQ is basically a pair for S&P 500. They tend to follow in each other's footsteps and diverge from time to time, which could be an indicator as well. So we see pretty similar on the two. This is NASDAQ. This is the S&P. A lot of sell-off volume initially. So, I don't think we really have a lot of a big trend going, other than this kind of reverse flag kind of shape. We still have this New York high over here. Let's see. We don't really have a trend, but if we did, do something like this. And then obviously we got these equal highs here, so. If that were a trend, we have not hit the trend. So I could see, again, price coming down here, maybe wicking down. If we have an overall bullish market, then we do expect it to go up at some point. It's a matter of how far down is it going to come before it does. So I do see it coming down here and finding some resistance here. it could consolidate down here and eventually push down. We do want to look at the Forex factory website to see if there's any big news today. 9 a.m. we get some yellow folder stuff, crude oil inventories. I mean, I think that would probably affect it in a positive way. Let me know in the chat where you're coming from. Don't be shy. I am definitely putting in the work. I think that's what you got to do when you're learning anything. You kind of got to immerse yourself. So you're showing up. You're showing up. That's what I see for today. So yesterday I was really happy. I had a nice trade. Took it basically as a break and retest to the upside. I got in late, but I was pretty confident I was going to go up because we've already basically fully inversed this fair value gap, and we're making a trend up out of it. Higher highs and higher lows. And so I knew we were kind of looking to make new highs, which we have not yet done today. So this is a big draw here. We are in an uptrend. I could also see us taking a long if we do change trend from here, but I'm going to leave that up to basically the 4 hour. See what that wants to do. Zoom in here. See what the price action is doing here. It's kind of consolidating a little bit. It's kind of making a low minute time frame bullish move here. Kind of, I don't know if you consider that an order block, but typically it does this kind of formation when it rounds the bend and goes back up. And long candles sandwiched together. Or when it goes down, but this looks like it might be moving up. Again, we're hoping for the retest coming down. It is 8:58. We got some time to kill. Let me know in the chat if you have any questions. I'll try to explain best possible. This is for educational purposes only. I'm not a professional day trader. I do not make any recommendations. You should seek real financial advisor for that. But I am sharing my experience and what I'm learning as I go. So, for what it's worth. For what it's worth. Oh, someone gave me a like. It's coffee for Honey Boo Boo. Where are all my cards at? Oh. Well, looking for something, I can't find it. My apologies. Well, price is still retracing up. Let's see if we'll get a retest. I hear a phone going off here. $903. We're waiting for market to open here. Mm-hmm. See where it wants to push when we get to 9:30. Mm-hmm. Got about 20 minutes till market opens. Still pushing down, made new lows here, so that is applicable at this point. Unless we wanted to take that down here. We got 49 minutes on the 4 hour to close. It looks like it will be potentially starting to crawl back now, but okay, we might get that retest. If not, if price wants to come down, we take maybe a I don't really want to go against the trend of the market, so I guess it would be a pullback if it does not retrace. This is kind of the pullback happening off this London low. So I mean, I kind of still feel like at some point we're going to want to take out these highs. So we've already come down quite a bit here. So I mean, it would have been nice to like take off a rejection off of here if the price wants to come down here. If we are still using these trend lines, as you see, it is inching towards this trend line. Whether or not it breaks it, we'll wait to see. And then we got this trend line here. Yeah, I still think it's gonna retest. We are still looking for like a basically kind of a higher time frame pullback, which seems to be what it's doing now. You maybe expect it to come down and kiss the bottom here initially with the volume that comes in, or kind of go back to this open range zone here. See if there's a game plan. See if there's a game plan. Not yet. still moving our way down. I mean, is it gonna dump? I don't know. We're having a lot of resistance here. Question is, what does it want to do? It does look like it's going towards that trend line. I could see longs off of here as well. I mean, I don't want to. One of my rules: don't go against the market. But I could also see. I could also see something like this. I could also see something like that. What do you think? We got 12 minutes till market opens. We have kind of drifted pretty far away back from the New York Open. I don't like this play as much because we are in a downtrend. It's going to retrace. We don't know where it'll retrace to. I could see it tagging here, punching through, kind of inversing this fair value gap, really kind of solidifying a downtrend even on, you know, higher time frames, or I could see it going back up, we touch, come back down. Made $170 yesterday. It was a very good day yesterday. If I could keep the consistency up, I'm going to go and try to get a funded account. I don't know if I'll do Apex or the Tradeify. The Tradeify was nice because there's no evaluation period. It's just straight into profitability in 7 days, as soon as 7 days. So that's kind of cool. Basically betting on yourself that you're going to be successful, paying a little more. But one thing I didn't like about that Tradeify one was the stop was 1,000. Now I could have lowered my risk, but Okay, we got a lot of people chatting in here. Okay, we're 9 minutes away from market open. We are going to react, I think, either off that trend line or off of the support there. Do I want to take the ride up? We don't know where it's going to go. We don't know where it's going to go. We don't. We got a little bit of support and resistance line here, actually. This level here. Mark this is. Yeah. Okay, so we're hitting that trend line, but we might now, because of this support and resistance level here, I'm wondering if we don't make it all the way back to the retest. I think one thing I've realized is you have to kind of come up with a narrative of what price is going to do. If you don't have that, then you haven't really thought about the various chess moves that could potentially happen. I think it's probably kind of like chess in a way. So you kind of got to have a strategy. You can't just react. The market is basically made up of probably some of the smartest people on the earth, and they move the market. And so you got to kind of either go with them or be better than them, which is a tough call. I'm sleepy. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Okay, so we are continuing to make New York lows here. It's almost like this was, well, I guess I was thinking it was going to retest once it made this new low here, but I'm not surprised. As you see with the trend line, I'm going to bet that it's just going to play right off that. It may want to consolidate down at the bottom once it hits this support and resistance level block here. And then at some point, it might want to go back up. We got 6 minutes. See if the futures game plans up on the RP profits. No. Okay, so what are we doing? We are in the bottom of a retrace. We could dump. We could dump. We do have a lot of liquidity. We do have a lot of liquidity down there. And then we have a long way to go. To this bottom of the trend range. We made a lower high. Would not be surprised. I think if I took a short, yeah, I'm gonna wait for a pullback. If we break this range, I guess we have this little support zone to contend with. But if we break this range, might just take shorts. Because I think we have basically a long way to go down. If we take a short, and that's 10, 11 points. I don't think it would come back above. I could see something like that too. We got 2 minutes till market opens. Looks like we're breaking through this trend. If we get below this, then we'll do shorts. And we do want to wait for a pullback because we will get a pullback because it's kind of having to go through so much here. One minute for market to open. We got a lot of volume down. Okay, we hit that trend line there. We are reacting off of it. It's shooting up. We'll see what happens when it hits this other support and resistance line here, the white line. Let's see what the futures game plan says. No futures game plan yet. Okay. Okay, so we can get rid of this little guy here. It's irrelevant at this point. Get a higher wick up. We got so this wick bullish candle is a higher wick up. Kind of indicates a little bit of a change in momentum because we saw here the candle wicks lower as we trended lower. We're hitting this bit of resistance there. Did it react off this level? I did kind of hit a little bit of a speed bump, but not much. So it looks like we are making our way, potentially. Check our 4 hour. We have 26 minutes for a 4 hour. Obviously, I believe we may or may not close. Low, but we've already made new lows, so. Okay. This is, we're kind of in a consolidation period. This is like the correction period, I guess. This is the big move indication. Correction, maybe? I don't know how that works. With the ICT. Still learning that style. Where did my downtrend area go? I had a downtrend area. Did I delete it? But we are in a downtrend. On the 4 hour. I guess I'm waiting to see after 20 minutes. I guess I am waiting to see. Is this a downtrend in the 4 hour? Let's see. We haven't closed yet. But it did break the low. That's a fact. Extra confirmation would be if it closed below it. But I'd say, yeah, we're in a downtrend. At that point. Okay, we're above this little support zone here now. We are reacting. You can see we're kind of capitulating here at this zone where it has been. Oh! We're starting to pick up volume now. This also could be, you know, since we have dipped down in this fair value gap a good bit, this very well could be an, you know, an all-time high move. So we do kind of want to wait and see. We got this resistance, so we expect it to run into some speed bumps there. If it breaks through, the other move I guess I could see us taking, because we will probably then have switched the trends by then. I would see us breaking this high at least. If not going higher. Could be a crazy day as well. Got a few potentialities here. It is fighting to go up. That's kind of a good sign. Now, what I want to try to do this time, and I can admit I'm not very good at it, is get more micro. And I want to see if I do this break and retest. I'm not going to just take it as soon as it taps, because sometimes price will play around and then go past it. So I do want to see a nice trend reversal on this lower time frame. Maybe I see a wick up and then downward candle. I want to see upward candle, and then I want to see another downward candle. Kind of a double top type situation. So on the 4 hour, we still got 20 minutes. See if the game plan popped up yet. Okay, game plan. Good morning. Here's my plan. First thing I'm looking for is a break and retest today's New York Open. I have already broken out, so now we're just looking for a retest for some shorts. The next thing I'm looking for is going to be a rejection off the Asian high, 649.825. I will also be watching to see if we close under London low. If we do, I expect some downside, and I will be looking for shorts off reverse pullback of this trend. So we're looking for first retest of New York's Open. That's what we've been looking at. Next, looking for a rejection off the Asian high at 64985. 64 rejection off of. I didn't do that. Wait a minute. What number is that? 6498.25. That's way up here. What is that? I don't know what he's talking about with that level. 6498. Okay. And then 649825. I will be also watching to see if we close under 647925. 6479, 6479. Okay, that's kind of what we're looking at. Okay, so yeah. I'm so tired. Oh. 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 I slept 4 hours last night. Okay, looks like we're gonna get that retest. I'm gonna wait to see if it closes past this midline. I think I'm gonna look at okay. We're not getting the touch yet. Minute. Okay, so we closed on this 4 hour. No, we got 15 minutes left. We got a lot of green volume. But see what's gonna happen. Waiting to see what's happening here. We've already touched our trend line. So I mean, I could also see, because this is kind of a trend line, I could see it going past. I would want to see maybe I want to see maybe price react off of here, and then maybe make something like this. Oh, I've definitely got more patience since I've had a strategy, and I'm basically, again, creating a narrative using the indicators and trend lines and support and resistance and break and retest, all these kind of coordinating and triangulating what I'm going to do. And I think it gives me more confidence to re-enter a trade if it doesn't play out like I did a couple days ago. I was basically right but in the wrong spot. And I was confident the price wanted to move down, and so I re-entered, reevaluated, re-entered, and still made sense, and I ended up basically making 3 times what I lost, so 4 times what I lost. So I ended up making, it's like a 3-to-1. Well, we are reacting, we are creating this kind of support zone here, which isn't great. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Looks like we're coming down to that trend line again. I'm not really seeing too many long opportunities, really. This could be a day to sit out, see what the Discord's saying. Okay. This could still come back up and touch. Just waiting, waiting, waiting. We got 2 minutes until the 4-hour closes. We're getting there. We're making our way back up. Price is, I guess it's moving pretty good. Minute. Let's sit to bounce around to like 2. Okay. Not too bad. 7. We should get a nice little pop when the 4-hour candle closes. Okay. So we close? No. Didn't close yet. Okay. Still waiting for that thing. 4:35. Five more minutes for that 4-hour to close. Seems like we're getting like a nice little charge up here. Just sucking up liquidity before it makes its big move. Valid trend line or not, but just kind of screwing around, to be honest with you. be more salad. That's a, you can have that coffee there, babe. Okay. Oh, baby, like it hot now. She likes the fresh coffee now. So yeah, this could get this kind of trend line shaping up here. But we said we're going to wait for the midpoint rejection. We want it to reject off of this midpoint. Okay. We're kind of starting our bit of an uptrend now. Let's see here. So we do want to see, because there is a potential that it can go beyond this point here. Let me know in the chat where you're coming from. We're waiting to get into our move. Looking on the where do we not do it? So RP Profits in the chat today. Still looking for that retest. We've already broken through, as you see, through the range here. We've broken out of the range. Now we're waiting to retest off the bottom end of this range, but we're going to be careful that it rejects off of the midline point of this. Starting to lose volume quite a bit. The volume's not very good at the moment. Okay, we're getting close to the retest here. So we want it to come and touch, but we don't want it to go past. Got a lot of volume there. Okay, so that 4-hour close, I think that was why. Yeah, the 4-hour closed, and now we made a new candle. Probably going to be a bit of an up candle, I would think. Okay, so kind of making our way up here a little bit. Not a lot of volume. Old me might have jumped in and taken that initial entry, even though it didn't touch, just I didn't want to miss it. But I think now today, because it really could go either way, I want to be patient. If I don't take a trade, I don't take a trade until I see something that's kind of in line with my narrative, at least. But we're still making ways up. We're gonna wait though for okay, so hopefully about to make the touch there, but we want to see also a pattern. Here's the touch. So we did make the touch. I just kind of stalled. No shot. I'm not sure what to do. We're gonna make sure we get a rejection off this midline. So we want to see a downward candle, I think, with the wick back up and then down. Okay. So that's a touch. We do have a basically like an indecision upside down cross candle. We could take yeah, see, I would have already taken the trade maybe 2 times already. Another little touch like that. Got another candle. Still making bullish candles though. We're gonna let this go until they're smaller candles, so we can see if it's going to make a reversal in the pattern. Up, down, up. This is the low. This is the current low. I'm going to see if we're going to reject off this midline. Okay. Okay, I think this is a bit of an indication that we're rejecting. So we got the new low. We got the change in state of direction. Okay, we're kind of rejecting off of here. Okay. Okay, we crossed the midline. This could be, so now I think I'm looking for and I want price to enter off of pullback here. We are looking at possible trending here. And I am looking at this as resistance here. So I could be taking it off of here, which would maybe even be a better entry. You might want to take out this London or Asian high here. So the other option could be you take this out, reject, go back on there. Okay. This did not happen. We're looking at this to take out, if it does not take that out, this is a resistance area. Looking out for so if we push back on that, if it goes above, then we've made a trend reversal. It's going to take it out. 37 seconds before this candle closes. So far we are rejecting. Do feel like it's probably going to take it. So RP's game plan, here we go. Disappeared. Okay. Okay, so now we're going up. This is a resistance zone. If it does break through it, which it looks like it kind of is, and maybe we take longs. We're taking longs. There's a break already. We'll retest. We get this trend line here, so the question is it going to go above this trend line? If it breaks through this resistance and the trend line, and we're above this zone here, which I don't know if it's considered a break and retest at this point, but if it does retest after breaking through here, looking at that. Okay, we are above that zone. We're looking at buys now. I want to see us break above this zone now. I want to see us break out of this little trend line we got going. I think we have broken that high, so we're technically in a uptrend now. We haven't completely gotten out of this trend zone yet. Let's see if there is a retest. Got my Swamphogs t-shirt on. Okay, so we are shooting back down. We made the touch, but I'm not going to take my entry there. I need more confirmation that it's breaking out. I'll do got this going down here. I want it to go up and touch, and then we got. So it's a break and retest to the upside now, but I don't think I'm taking the liquidity there in the blue, and then we got basically. How many points is that? 5 points. Testing that midline again. Or not the midline, but the upper end of the range. Now we did break, so this can be considered an indication. We could go back down. And we could make a break and test to the downside again. This turns into a support zone once it goes above. So that's why we're looking to take some long. Also, you could see this changing state of direction line forming. So if we go above here, and we're above here already with the retest, that's like pretty good confirmation. And then now we see this is a bottom end of a uptrend now. So it's looking pretty good. Okay, now I'm making a move up. Try to get out of this zone. We're kind of hanging out on the upper end of this zone. Not in it yet. Okay, we do not make higher highs where we're going lower, but it could go back up. Okay. So, still looking to see which direction this wants to go. Let me know in the chat who's watching. What's happening in the corner? I think we will have that move up, but it's probably going to be after it's going to break out of this range. Let's see. Got that range there. Okay, we're making another move up. The break and retester would have probably already been in this, but I think I'm waiting for a little more confirmation because it's going to move. It's going to probably move pretty big, and it's going to move past a certain point. So once we get out of this resistance zone here, which it seems to be clearly in, trying to push up, but it's being held back. Once it breaks out of here, sorry, I had to retest, and breaks above this trend zone, I think we'll be good to go. Okay, we're still waiting. This is done. This is pretty much done here. They're still reacting fast, so we'll leave it just a reference. The more it chops, though, the more you could see we're basically not in any clear direction of breaking out of this range. The further it gets down through the day, the longer it will have to get, the far higher it will have to get to break this trend here. There we go. Something here. Now I could potentially buy in here. I'm gonna put my buy. Okay, I am in the trade. Yeah, I am in. Now, if I don't see it continue to go up, which I can raise my stop loss, I think. Okay, I'll change my stop loss. I didn't wait for that extra confirmation. Hopefully it doesn't come to bite me in the ass. We are still in this trend line though, so we're still making a nice trend up. And we have been basically since 9:30. Now this could be the high end of a trend down at this point. So, but we're pretty tight stop loss. And I would like to see it. It's above this range, so it is a little confirmation. We had a retest that is a little extra confirmation. We're in an uptrend, that's a little bit confirmation. And then we have this to get above. And then I think that would add extra confirmation that it will continue to move up. So it's kind of a low risk trade here. 86 bucks, that's my target here. Okay. Do it like this. Okay, let's see what this candle wants to do. I think this will decide what's going to happen. If we can make another change in state of direction, that would be a good sign. We are kind of above this support zone, so that's what we're hoping it's going to save us from getting stopped out. We could come all the way down to the bottom end of this before it reacts. That's another thing. We could have our stop loss down here. That would be 28. That would be more of a 4 to 1. We are in an uptrend. We are in a. We want to go with the market. We are with the market. We're in a low time frame uptrend, but we are also on basically a little bit of a pullback. So if it pulls back, it could come down to the bottom of this trend line before it goes up. We also have the top end of the range. We're below the midline of here, so that kind of invalidates us if it does go down. That Hunks t-shirt. This is a shirt we made from our very first YouTube video we posted. Is roaming band of swamp punks. Okay, so we're still mingling in this support range here. We're hoping to go up. We have not made broken these lows, so that's good. We are $6 in the hole. We've already dipped into our fair value, got quite a bit, and we kind of rejected off this support zone. So I feel like unless we're consolidating here, we are going to make a move up. Okay, so let's back up a little bit. Our price oscillator is down, but it's starting to change maybe. Okay, we have a change of state of direction. That's good. I don't really want it to see it go past this trend line now. We're kind of funneling it into a move one way or the other. Okay, we're breaking out to the bottom. I mean, we do have, this is a pretty long leg here actually, and this could be the turn that it's making now. Still making highs. Could be a minor pullback. Okay, so we are pulling back a little bit. I should have technically waited for the pullback. And that would have been the break and retest. And maybe even like RP's wait for a trend line rejection. So, because I entered the trade here, that's, as you can see, that's in the top of this retrace here. So we'll see. Where are we reacting with that Asian high? Okay, we'd like to see that. Hopefully it's just not like a liquidity sweep and the beginning of a trend reversal. We kind of have these long or impulsive moves up in a few downtrends, impulsive move, downtrend, impulsive, impulsive, keep trickle down. Now it's like an impulsive move up. Could be like a head and shoulder maybe. Yep, I should have waited for more confirmation. And I did know what I was doing. I got a little antsy. I did know what I was doing, but we do expect it to potentially, if it crosses this trend line, then we got a problem. And so I may raise my stop loss up as it moves. Right now, we'll keep it where it is. We're now getting below, and it is obviously more resistance when we're below this area here. Let's see if we react off this. here. Shoots down. It is kind of a head and shoulders pattern, looks like. Okay, we got stopped out. But we may take another buy, depending on if we reach bounce off of this. Okay. Taking a sell because it's now broken through this trend line. It touched basically on this trend line, and now we're back into a break retest situation. Stop also. It is kind of rejecting off that trend line. Are we still? Nah, I'm stupid. Breaking my rules. Let's see here. We are technically in the uptrend, in the 4-hour uptrend. So we don't expect it to come, we maybe expect it to come down to our trend line here, if it does come down. Or we could take it to 40, but I'd say this is reasonable. Alright, we're in the trade. Let's see how it plays out. We lost our first trade, but we are in a breaking retest to the downside. We did wick out of here, so it is kind of like breaking our trend zone in a significant way. We are below the resistance zone here. We have not done a break and retest to the downside. And then we also got fair value gap to take out here. Put this right above. We are in an uptrend now. However, if we go past this low here, then we're in a downtrend again. So we're right on the edge. That's what I was thinking initially as well, that we are kind of right on the edge of either way. Could go either way. Also, should have waited for confirmation to close, I think, on one of these. So we're dancing around, going back up. pieces. That's the indication, correction, and then continuation. What we're looking for. So 2 trades is a little bit earlier. That's it. Just consider it now. Okay, we're going back up. That should have been it. Okay, yeah. Should have waited for the retrace on that one. Broke the midpoint. Alright, we'll get rest. Alright, we're gonna stop the stream. Thanks for watching.